something really exciting, that you are going to start the fertility process and pursue single motherhood. Now, I feel like you've spoken about this before, so I know it's something you wanted to do.
Turns out I now have a known donor. I went through California Cryobank. Fantastic experience. And at 18, my future child, God willing, will be able to know the name, identity, and last known location of their father.
Wow.
Because you reunited with that person, want to be found?
Yes, that's part of what I paid extra for.
Yeah.
Literally. Quite literally. Yeah.
But you're also dating again, and I heard your dentist set you up.
So this the shit y'all be watching on TV.
Okay. How backwards is that logic? So, for those of you who don't know, if you've been living under a rock, she went viral for saying they said bus driver, but really it's regular men aren't good enough. And she was just a stand-in. Everybody's getting it all wrong. She was just a stand-in. It wasn't about specifically her. But she did answer the question and say that basically any man below her level, which I think medium man said she makes over $1 million a year. So any man below that is not good enough. But she is dating her dentist, who makes $1 million a year, I guess, as a dentist. But while going through a sperm donor to have a baby with someone else. Please explain to me how that makes. So this is why I say that word settle. Like you say you won't settle for a regular guy or any guy who's below you, which includes non-regular guys, but you will settle for a family without the dad. How does this make any sense? I don't understand that. You're entering your 40s, and you're voluntarily going to have a child, probably on your own, unless this dentist says, you know what, fuck it, it ain't my kid, but damn it, I want it. That's kind of odd. That's kind of weird. It's just okay. And then real quick, on the flip side, I want to just talk about this guy. You're talking about somebody who's literally getting off scot-free. Because he obviously doesn't want to raise a child. I seriously doubt he has children who he actually takes care of. So it sounds like he doesn't want to raise a child, but he does want the ability to know how the child turns out. So he will let them find him. How is this a positive thing? How do y'all see this as a positive thing? And some women were in the comment section defending it. This is insane. Again, you look at listen. The only way that a guy could be so bad that he's not better than literally nothing is if he, and maybe y'all believe this is who he is, because y'all draw this dude up every time y'all want to justify some shit like this, which is he's a bum who's always in and out of jail, and he already has like 8 kids by 12 women, and he stinks, and he's missing a foot, but he did save the bone from the foot and is up his nose, sticking out, and he has herpes and everywhere, and he has halitosis, and he has a colostomy bag, but not in a regular spot, but like attached to his asshole, and it just leaks all day. Like that's who y'all describing. That's literally who he had to be not better than nothing. This shit is crazy. You just went on a whole rant about uplifting the black community, but you're possibly gonna raise a black boy without a dad, which statistically means he's more likely to end up in some bad shit. But I'm pretty sure the defense in her case is, but she's rich, so that defaultly means she won't have that problem. Sure. And as I asked the question, that how could being a deadbeat dad be a bad thing? Because I've touched on this before, but it was a live stream with somebody else. If you can voluntarily keep the dad out of the life, which is a sperm donor, which y'all call your baby daddies, which I'm not understanding how there's a difference. How could one be a deadbeat dad and the other not? He's telling you, yo, don't talk to me till you're 18 if they want to. And even then, shit, fuck it. You don't call him a deadbeat dad? Or if you do, that means you're voluntarily having a baby with a deadbeat dad. Which, like, what's new? Holy shit. Holy shit. You did all that. You literally said you done them all. You did all that fucking in 20s and 30s to need a donor at 40? Okay. Alrighty. Here we go with this bullshit. It's better to choose single motherhood with a sperm donor than to let a man lie and manipulate you into thinking he'll be there for you and a child then bounce. No matter the circumstances, a woman could end up a single mother. This way gives her more control of how it happens. So forfeit any good outcome, potentially, and just settle for the bad one, but under more control. Okay, so I know I'm going to get run over by a train. Because statistically, people with gap teeth and big ears always get run over by a train. So what I'm going to do is lay the foot that I don't use out on the track and just let it run out over it. Because you might as well, because I can get run over by a train anyway. Or I'm a truck driver. I can get into an accident. So once a year, I just ran somebody on purpose so I can control the accident. Because it could be an accident where I die. I won't die if I just ran somebody at the red light, won't I? This is what kind of thinking is that? You're a moron. Of course she's private. People talk the most shit out of private pages. Talk the most shit like, no, don't look at what I post. Because it's fucking stupid. Jeez. This is hella selfish. I'm a single mom, not by choice, and I have hopes to be married again one day. This shit is not for the weak. And it's not for the kids. I'm sorry, but I disagree with her decision. But hey, it's her choice, I guess. She want to find out something that is not for the weak. I get sick and tired of y'all saying this whole it's her choice thing. There's more people involved than the lady. Listen, ladies, there's more people involved than you. For you to say that only your potential outcome matters, damn. There's more people involved than you. So you're just going to create another person, and I'm assuming it won't be so far off where they'll understand that the certain other family structures, and at least at one point the dad was kind of there. Excuse me. You're going to raise this kid and go, yeah, I just did it on my own on purpose. You'll find out when he's 18. Because imagine that when because that's going to come up when she's raising her child. She's going to say, I voluntarily did this by myself. I don't know where your dad is, but you can get that information when you're 18. The worst that can go, that child is going to fucking flip. They're going to lash out. They're going to act up in school. They're going to act up in not school. They're going to act up in the streets. They're going to act up in the fucking jungle. And they're going to cause havoc. This is stupid. Stupid. Remember, look, this lady, she's one of the people who wants any man that's with her to be in a spinning race. So that whole she likes to travel thing, she's not going to stop that because she had a baby. She's going to get a nanny so she can go on that vacation she has earned while living there with a nanny. That's what's going to happen. This is going to be a mess. I don't know that for a fact, but I can guess. That's fair. That's what this is going to be. A mess. But whatever, I guess. It's funny because I know if I can tell a chick, I can take video evidence of me saying, hey, fuck you and whatever kids you might have. I just want to have sex. And she said, all right. And y'all will still look at me like, why you leave when she got pregnant? I told her. But that's still wrong of me to do. But yet, me and that same chick, I can go to the sperm bank, jerk off in the cup. She comes buys cup, gets pregnant by herself and goes on about a day. That's okay. That's okay. But me telling her, hey, instead of that, let's just fuck. But I don't want the kid. Terrible. You're awful. What? You can't support one and not the other. That doesn't make sense. Let's keep it moving. The modern woman. Okay, we're gonna move past that. So she is never supposed to have kids. She hasn't found a guy and can afford doing it alone. Why are men mad about the choices women have? Is it ideal? No. But why should she be shamed? It's her last option to be a mom. Okay, a lot wrong with all of this. Every last word. It isn't just men, as you see, that disagree with this. Ladies, please stop acting as if men are the only people who have a problem with something that women commonly do, as if other women don't also have a problem with that. It's stupid to try to play that card. Very stupid. The same thing with abortion. There are plenty of women who do not like abortion. They want to ban it. So how can you make that a man issue? Stop it. This is not just men who disagree with this. Stop it. And then to start it off, say, oh, so she's never supposed to have kids? Bro, why would you wait till you're 40 to go pick some sperm up at a fucking big sperm freezer? Why? Your lifestyle, you're so hell-bent on that lifestyle. You choose to go through this instead of fucking somebody who make half your income? Okay. All right. Call it what you want, I guess. She hasn't found a guy and can afford to do it alone. So you mean to tell me the woman, damn, they covered up her face. But that lady's attractive. She's attractive. So you mean to tell me that she couldn't find any guy? Again, herself, she said she just doesn't want to date below what she makes, which is millions of dollars. Do you see why this is the outrage with stuff like this, which are preferences? Because I'm not sure to what degree, so I'm not going to say it's most women. I don't know, but it's at an alarming rate. It seems that women are saying, "Fuck a family structure if I can't live like a millionaire." That's what it's starting to sound like. That is very dangerous. Because for society to be able to get to a point to where women are either going to only have children if they can live like millionaires, or not have children at all, or have a fling baby and then continue to live like a millionaire separate from the father. That literally is saying you don't want any order. Only the luxury matters. You don't want any order. Only the luxury matters. Well, last time, you don't want any order. You only want... How the fuck did I say that? Damn it. You get my point. So when you're only willing to do things for a set luxury, you end up in a society that just... That's the only way it behaves now. It can't behave any other way. It must behave in a way simply for a reward system. And the reward is from yourself. That's fucking dangerous. That sets somebody up for y'all throw that narc word around a lot. That's what y'all are becoming. Again, I don't know about what degree, so don't say I said most women. I'm just saying it's becoming like this. I think that's very accurate. Because if literally the world has to revolve around you for you to simply enter into a structured situation in which you can opt out at any moment like that, that's what produces a narc. I already went over why the men are mad about it. And then she admits that it's not ideal. And then follows up with why should she be shamed? Because it's not ideal. Smart ass. Like, that's why listen, shame was there for a reason. When you're doing something wrong, you're supposed to shame it. That's how that works. Yes, you shame this type of decision because it's the wrong decision. All right, that's what it is. Then she said it's her last option to be a mom. She kind of cornered herself into that. So because you corner yourself into a situation, you get off the hook because it's your last option? Okay. And I'm not the type. Well, the type. I'm not I'm not one of the people that believes that this is just a black woman thing, because I've seen plenty of non-black women say that if they can't have luxury, they might as well have nothing. Because I didn't cover it, but I seen this one page of this chick. I think she had to be like Arabic or some shit like that. 26, banging too. I mean, just gork, like she nice curves, face, everything. 26 talking about she never had a relationship, and this is becoming really common where it's just women running page where they just take pictures of themselves because that's what matters. They just take pictures of themselves. No kids, no man, no nothing. Dick though, somewhere in between the selfies. But no kids, no nothing. And then it's like, you gotta realize it gets to a point to where you're just gonna be a walking zombie. Because you wanna live in play world so bad and for so long. You're just gonna end up. I seen somebody, the Media Man, I think it was, covered a video today that included a woman who said that she what she say? Damn it! Oh, rich auntie, and I can't remember if I covered this before or if I just thought about it hella vividly. But here's what I need to understand. I'm not sure if dudes do this too, but just in case, dudes also as well as women. If so many people are foregoing children, please explain to me who you're going to be the rich auntie to. And that's very important because the back in the day, the rich auntie, and even today, they get they kid fix off going to see other people's kids and then taking theirs back home to the quietness. That's how they get over that. But if none of your friends have young kids young enough for you to do that with, then that's when it's going to start to eat at you. Because now you're going to start saying, let me take a job as a daycare provider, like a side job, or let me take a job as anything that has to do with kids as a side job, because you've painted yourself into a corner of, I must feed off other people's children in order to fulfill my desire as like a rich auntie. This is a very dangerous game. Society is playing with itself. Very dangerous. Black women, we just don't get it. OMG, this is really sad. The child will be having no father for 18 years. Whoa. Stuff to celebrate. We must stop saying hours. They ain't hours. So if you're a rich guy that wants to marry, we're not going there. Men on her level don't want to marry her. The common man she is too good for, and her alternative is to get inserted by a man's sperm she doesn't even know, to be a single mother. That sums it up really well. Damn, did he just upload that? But yeah, basically, I just don't understand this. I don't understand how you can be the same person. The same person can go, no, only the 1% is good enough for me. But oh, I'm going to go ahead and just have a baby with some guy who's likely, because he jacked off into a cup, likely not in the 1%. So you literally just want his baby as a collector's item, but will never marry him. My God, that's weird. That is weird. Okay. Whew. Oh, this I'm gonna go ahead and read it. See, it's not really good. Lady, so you're telling me this woman has never came across any good man in her life at all, ever? She has, but the good men. Oh my God, please learn your punctuations. She has, but the good men that she came across and wanted to date her or marry her was making 70, 80 grand a year. That's not good enough for her. She needs more. I'm going to bed after this. She needs more than where I'm at. And now since she's dismissed every man that she's ever been with. Now she gets a sperm donor. The ladies, I thought once y'all got your career is going and you're not making money, everything is going good in your life, then you're going to worry about a man, and then this is what happens. You can't get a man because you haven't been working on any relationship skills for 10 to 15 years in your career. Your attitude is nasty and stink. Your requirements are so out of the park, no man is going to sign up for that, especially getting a rich man who has things going on in his life because he's going to need you to get on this program. Please go and spend time talking to black men about building families. This woman is not common amongst black women. The number of black children, vornado, what, born out of wedlock is however common. Black men get married. Get married and be responsible for a family and not just, excuse me, have children all over. Have families with the women you have children with. Okay. All right. No profile picture and grammar is all fucked. Spelling is all fucked up. But I'll answer it anyway. People, I'll use myself for an example. I am not doing a broken family. I'm not doing it. I'm so anti-broken family. If you hit me with that, if we have a kid, married with children, and hit me with that bullshit, I need a divorce to be happy, and I need to be happy to be a good mom, you need to go get another daddy too. Because I don't want that format, that broken house format. So just like you can decide, yeah, this is not the format for me, I'm going to switch. You're going to switch with someone else. Because I don't want that format you're trying to force me into. So either we do this format or we do nothing. So you're obviously going to hear that and go, oh, hell no. But a guy who's willing to have a kid and be willing to do that is more appealing because it's less tense. So don't come at us in general to say this. Just like them, which I'll credit you that. Just like they'll be willing to have kids all over the place with no commitment or anything like that, so will y'all. That's why the number is there. Adopt a more constructed, firm foundation in which to start your family with, and not the shit that has been going on forever. Before you get on the internet talking shit. She's like, what the fuck is that? Why? She looks cute too. Oh boy. Here, this is interesting. Look right. The first comment on the screen right now is by a woman. Matter of fact, let's double check. That is a woman. That is a woman. That is a woman. But the very next comment is, men are so bothered when women don't need them. Again, that is a woman. That is a woman. So why are you just putting out men? Well, women have a problem with this too. Anyway, bro, get a hobby. Nothing in this video pertains to you. Everyone had a freedom of choice, and so what if she wants to marry a rich woman? I think she means rich man. I don't see a single man line up to marry a fat woman or ugly woman. You have your choices, we have ours. Stay out of grown woman business. Okay, here's one problem. According to fat women, there are plenty of men lined up to be with them. So you need to go to them and have that debate before we can ever even list that as an insult or a jab. Secondly, again, if her marrying a rich man literally trumps her baby, having a father, a present father, that is a problem. It doesn't take a vagina to tell you that. That is a problem. You're doing a disservice to that situation in general. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I will comment on this. That's trash. And nothing in this video pertains to you. It don't pertain to you neither. Why the fuck did you type? Oh, so you can only type in this comment section if you're saying shit that you say. Okay. We're gonna find one more. What the fuck? Profile picture weird. All right, last one. If you're not putting a ring on it, you have nothing to say. Gone are the days we wait for a man, especially if we are at a certain age. Suck it up. Literally, you won't even wait for a man to have a fucking baby. Again, one more time. That's trash. That is scary. That is scary. And then I'll go ahead and read these responses since it's only 3. She won't let the average man put a ring on it, so it's not men's fault. It's her choice. Also, these selfish to the child willing to be only parent, not a single one at a old age because a kid doesn't care what the fuck happened. They ask him where their other parent is. That's exactly what she's doing for years. Sucking it up, literally. Oh, okay, guy. Not good enough at it apparently, or she wouldn't be needing a turkey baster. Yeah, man. I'm all the way lost. Well, not lost, but just like not really understanding how to respond to this. Because again, look at her back there. She's not unattractive. She's got a job where I'm sure she's always around successful men. Get a grip. If you can't make it work with them, find somebody else. Stop acting like finances are the only equal you can look at. There are plenty of other equals you can look at in regards to finding a mate. But this is trash. All right. Be right, not positive. I'm out.